entertainment buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo. What them say? Up to the buzz. Me don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the entertainment buzz. Further on in the buzz.
So what we say? What we gonna do right here is go back, way back in the time.
Sky, are you? All the respect and ice up. Like a flag. Hear me now. So bounty. Dig it way.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
Okay, we want to say a very special welcome to the Entertainment Buzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Susie Q in for Kishima Francis.
Kishima, I does not understand how you just take a break and don't let everybody know you're taking a break.
Hello, it's her birth week, you know.
Happy
Hello.
birthday, pal. Have
Yeah.
a lovely, I think it's the 25th is her birthday?
The 24th, I think.
24th or 25th. I'm going to assume it's the 25th. But if it's the 24th, happy birthday, Kish. When it gets here, it's going to be here in just a few days. So I hope they flower you properly. You understand? Flower and knead you and throw you in the frying pan. Happy birthday, honey. When it gets here. Susie?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
I forgot to do it, you know. Do it.
You do it.
No, man, you do it.
You do it. Okay.
All right, so we want to say a very special welcome to everyone who's joining us on the buzz. If you're streaming live on irefm.net, we want to say a good evening to you. If you're looking on the internet right now, Mino said Japan, Rankin Pumpkin, yellow.
Yes.
Oh yeah, see me. All our friends down there in Japan, we say hail to you also. The buzz is brought to you by Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican. And we want to say a special hail to everyone who's following us on social media, right?
Yeah, so Twitter, IRIFM,
Right?
IRI_FM, and Instagram is IRIFM Jamaica, that's JA.
Right.
Or IRIFM on Facebook.
Right. And of course, we want to say a very special welcome to our very special in-studio guests. We always provide a platform for what you call a music artist. So, Medician.
Wanna move?
We're going to find out what a one-and-move thing they mean. Right? We're going to find out because it can mean many things. For a player.
Yeah, man, wanna move, man.
Right? Or for a taxi driver.
Taxi driver, of
Wanna
course.
move?
Wanna move,
It
you
can
ready?
take so many angles here. Let us behave ourselves. Keep it staying clean.
And we have...
The legendary.
The legendary.
African symbol.
Wow.
In studio.
Yeah, man. Blessed love. It's a pleasure to be here, you know.
It's good
Susie
to...
Q.
Yes. Long
To
time.
big up Bones.
Yes,
Yes.
man. It's good to it's good to have you. And of course, we should be having another legend, Bobby Clarke. I wonder where Bobby is. Bobby?
Making
Are
some
you
memories.
Well, Bobby is always in the lobby. And staying there is his favorite hobby.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Well, we can get into some of the hot topics right now. We're talking about Nikita Thomas, the update following the disappearance of dance hall photographer Nikita Thomas, who is a very popular gentleman in the photography business. He's always covering a lot of events. Speculations have run wild on the internet about events leading up to the incident when we caught up. Nick's cousin, Glenn, earlier today told us he said he was unaware of persons using the story or to scam others. I'm not quite sure how that works out, but Nikita was killed pretty much, and everybody in the music fraternity came out to say that he was such a calm guy, such a good guy. I've known him for years also. So Nick, along with his cousin, have been missing since October 5. He was last seen in the Kingston 11 area, and his car has been found. So,
Wow. Another hot topic is Kaleido.
What? Up with it.
Safe following tear gas incident. Okay, so dancehall artist Kaleido is safe following an incident where tear gas was used to separate a crowd of fans after his performance at a show in Panama.
Right.
Yes.
Well, yes,
He was handing out flyers.
Right.
Okay, and boy, them just rush him.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I'll put it.
Yeah,
I'll put it.
Too hot.
Bobby, we'd like to welcome you from the lobby.
Enough respect.
Enough respect, sir. All right. All right. So, another big deal here now. Another deal inked. Do you remember the new music digital streaming service Tidal, which is owned by Jay-Z? Well, Damian Marley is now the newest artist owner for Tidal. It was announced during Tidal's 1020 festival at Barclays in New York yesterday. Marley was added as a late act for the star-studded event. Well,
Big deal.
a big deal.
Big deal.
So-
And yeah.
He's one of the most influential entertainers now in America.
Wow.
Who are one of the owners of Tidal. So the big
Awesome.
names including Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye West, Rihanna, Usher, Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Lil Wayne, and more Grammy award-winning singers and rappers. So Tidal are going with big things. Yeah?
Yeah. In the next hot topic, we have Omi.
No, sir. Yes.
Owe me.
Owe me.
You owe me.
Yeah, owe me.
You owe me.
But no right now.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Check Bob. Bob owe you too.
Yes, Bob owe me too. Yes.
What can I tell you?
Okay, so Jamaican-born international pop singer Omi continues to grace his presence on TV stations in the United States.
Yeah.
Okay, on Tuesday morning, the cheerleader singer performed on Wendy Williams' show, okay, which aired on Fox.
Right.
Okay, yesterday he did the Today Show
Right.
on NBC. Okay, and he also performed last evening on the best show ever hosted by the actor. Okay, that's
Right.
Neil Patrick Harris. Okay,
Wow.
so and his album is out right now, doing well.
Omi.
Okay, so Omi.
Keep the flag of
Flying.
high. I'm not quite sure if it's reggae him do. 'Cause him do a more pop style thing. But
Yeah.
he's Jamaican and he's been on the Billboard and we want to say we're very proud of him. Big up Specialist also. And you know, this is a thing that I didn't think would ever happen. But TOK member Basie says he's disappointed with Flex following his decision to leave the group after more than 19 years. You know, I mean, you know, we've always compared a lot of groups saying, you know, TOK is the group that is not breaking up. They stay together forever. You know, we've had issues with all the other groups, you know, people splitting up, doing RDX was 4, now they're 2. And you have, I think, Ward 21 have 1 or 2 members gone, and a couple of them. But Flex is gone. So what does this mean for the talented all-male group? According to Basie, he's disappointed, but Flex is blaming the other members as his reason for leaving the group. Basie further explains that TOK has been plagued by other issues, which include a lack of organization and poor promotion. So, a 19 years, I think, is a time for you.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long
time.
Yeah, you know, it's a long time. That happened. Well, that's right, no? And of course,
So you do the final topic now.
no, you're the boss on that. You know,
Yeah,
you run that. You know,
Yeah.
Susie, you know how you're the boss.
You run
you
that
know,
one
the
then.
way you talk.
You run
nice
that
and-
one then.
That's
You
what
run
me
that
for
one.
run it.
You run
Anyway, IREFM and the National Commission of Reparations are continuing to commemorate the historic events of 1865. On Sunday, October 25, the National Commission on Reparations will put Governor Erie on trial in a play written by Bert Samuels and directed by Michael Holgate. Michael tells us that the British Governor Erie, who is responsible for over 1,000 deaths in the 1865 Morant Bay massacre, was never put on trial for the murders. So he says the governor will be put on trial in what is described as a revolutionary court for the atrocities he is responsible for.
Wow.
Well, I tell you, you know.
You gonna be there, Bob?
No, I'll be on here locally.
you know.
I'd love to hear what's going to take place.
I would love to
Muta
see.
as a judge.
You can imagine Muta as a judge. Ah, the Rasta. Ah, that
Muta, I hear Muta as a judge.
Muta, I would go to the court just to see him. You understand? But you know, we have such an interesting discussion, the era of sound systems and taking a look back. We're going to talk about that about 9 o'clock. But you know, we have, you know, Medician, what, brethren?
They are major ones.
Yes, man.
They were one.
All right. Give us the name Medician. Are you, what was it? You work in medicine? Well, Medician?
No, man.
You're a
good
magician?
No, meditation. Man.
You're meditation?
Yeah.
So, all right, tell us how you got that name.
Yeah, you know what say? Back in the days when me just a DJ, me and my friend them, Tough Clever him there, so see him there. And
Right.
me have a friend named Quarter Five, big up Quarter Five of Canada. We are DJ one night.
Yeah.
And Quarter Five say, yo, you know what say? Medina, they used to call me, Medina. And
Medina?
Then, yeah, and then
You
Quarter
don't even know
Five.
what name there.
Then Quarter Five I say, yo, you know what say? A Medician. Cause that tune that we are sing a while ago, you bet me in a different vibes. You give me a different vibes. Me I want a meditation. I say meditation. I look and say, yo, that sound good enough. I say, what you think, Capone? And Capone say, yeah man, that bad. I say, yeah, me I work with it.
Yeah, work with it. But what do you do? You're a musician. This is something that you wanted to do. Was it a calling? Was it something that you say, boy, me go try? How did you get into the business?
Well, me I tell you now, that part, you know what I say? Me get in that business like just couple years now. Me get in the business. Cause me support with Chad Sims, so that Goofy, Mr. G.
Yeah, Chad. Yes.
Yeah, they in a young blood camp with me and I do and Sean Isley, all away.
What?
But before that, me just there my get sit down like when me a 3-year-old and see people are passing and say DJ. I say wait, me a DJ.
You remember that 3-year-old?
Yeah man, but me a little youth. People just a pass and I yell me up and say DJ. Yeah. And I say me a DJ. You see me? And my brother always turn on the component and say, spin over the next side of the record and say, come, DJ.
Right. And then now so you have a song out now about taxi driver. So how that combo? You're a taxi driver too?
No.
All right.
It just advised me a while, Just advised me a while. And I talked to one of my friend in Connecticut, named Black Ice. Black Ice, big up yourself. And me have a song about my area, Old Harbor. And we are talking about the Old Harbor song. And I say, yo, you see that bus that we are get around the Old Harbor song? You see, if you come with something different, come sit down on my veranda and I look down on the road. And I say, something different like what? And I say, anything different, man. But you know, say everybody have to work with. I see the taxi, them pass them, say, like a taxi song. And the man say, yeah. And same time, he might talk to me, I may not did it. I just did it, build this song. I say, Becky, you want to hear something? What I have? I say, and he say, let me hear it. I say, listen to this. Don't, this a taxi driver, them man they a real survivor. You can't, this a taxi man, cause if you hot girl want a taxi man, whether you drive Nissan or drive Corolla,
right.
Taxi driver a high roller from the car clean, he might get passenger, big up a bus driver, heal up the doctor. He said that bad, I say, yeah man, what
That bad for true.
Well, we're going to play that song later, I'll tell you the truth. But, in terms of you getting in, where do you want to go in the business? Where are some, you have any artists you'd like to work with especially?
Yeah, man, only artists we don't have to work with.
Like who?
Big up I acting. You see me? Only artists, man. I tell you, because can't name me come like say.
You're not going to done for right now.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do that, and man go pray me. Me left out all my favorite them and then no, sir. Yeah, man, big up the whole artists them.
That's a broad.
Smart.
Yes.
He's smart. Okay, are you signed to anyone?
No, I'm not signed. We just do one thing. Audio tracks production, I will have sell, my engineer, big up myself. Yeah, man. So we just do one thing for my own group, one team. Audio tracks the thing that you know.
I want to book you. How I reach you?
Yeah, man, say bookings are still audio tracks at gmail.com. Medicianmusic@gmail.com, and the Medician spell MEDICIAN music. Now
right.
music gmail.com.
Well, that is good. That is a big deal. And we also have Bob. I can't ask nothing about Bobby because Bobby runs everything. Bobby is here, Bobby is there, Bobby is everywhere. Everywhere.
Like grass.
And of course,
Dede.
All right.
And African Symbol, the boss.
Blessings.
All right. We're going to talk a little bit more about what's going to be happening. Well, Symbol, what is new for you now these days? You have the big sound system, African Symbol. Lots of it is in Japan these days. Yeah. But you're a producer and promoter and all of these. Tell us some of the things that you've done so far.
Really, African Symbol started as a little sound system.
Right.
And we evolved from there. We become a club, which we have a football team by the name of African United. We play National Premier League
See
all
that?
the big team them.
Right.
football, they want
African
to-
United was your football team.
Yeah. Even the time when Harborview drop out the last time, we did knock them out of the thing, put them down at the relegation levels.
Wow.
And then from there on, we have a netball team. So we building a club. So African Symbol was like a brand then, you know.
Right.
Then we build a brand there. That means when we have an event, we have fans from everywhere, and our
Right.
event would be like gigantic then.
Wow.
Oh, we used to structure our thing. We always invite most of the artists them, the current artists them at the time, like Admiral Bailey, Lieutenant Stitchy. We always book them to come to our event, and then the fans from the netball team will bring them cousin and family and everything coming. So we always have a big fan base.
Right.
Yeah, that's where it started from.
I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
Next time you knock out Harborview, don't tell nobody when me did it. Boys Town or Tivoli, same speed.
Yeah.
Travel on.
Bless
Right.
them, bless them. Yeah, so from there on, the football team, most of the youth them leave and go abroad. That's so the team gonna take a little break. Then the netball team, so we continue with a recording studio. We have 2 recording studios, Studio A and Studio B.
Very simple names.
Yeah.
A and B.
A and B.
Well, the sound system, we did kind of take a little break out of Jamaica and we head for Japan, Far East.
Right.
Even the 24th, we have an event, the 24th of this month.
In Japan.
Tokyo, yeah.
In Tokyo.
Tokyo. Rankin Pumpkin, big up yourself.
Big up, my girl.
Yeah.
Big up.
Yeah, she's one of the person who kind of deal with the bookings in Japan.
In
you know.
Japan.
Yeah. So, doing well so far. And from there on, we do produce 1 and 2 artists. Like mostly big name, but some upcoming artists also.
Right.
We even have a track with Muta the last time.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a track with
Name
Muta.
Life.
Life, yeah.
Yes.
We revised Luciana, Padantoni, and a couple of artists. We have an album coming up now by the name of, we call it Reggae Tribute.
Regular tribute.
Yeah, we pay tribute to most of the pioneers, them who gone like Bob Marley and some people who living like Bob Andy and them thing.
Right.
We have to recognize the foundation people. It's like Bob Clarke. Bob Clarke is like a professor when it comes to foundation music.
Double PhD.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
You want me please the parliament, trip knock out Harborview.
But if you notice, you mentioned Bob Marley, Bob Andy.
No,
and
Bob Clarke. Yes. Lots of Bobs.
Lots of Bobs.
Yes.
Triple Bob.
The triple Bob.
So we have to recognize these people, you know, because they play a great role with the upliftment. And the young people, because even though dancehall is on that level there, them take a page out of these people book for kind of open the doors and try on, you know. So we have to give respect to them all the time. And then people that don't play nothing derogative.
Right.
Something for the young generation can grab and move on also, you know. So we give thanks.
One of the things I wanted to find out from you, Symbol, is how do you manage so many things? Obviously, you had the sound system, then you had the netball team, then the football team, then the recording studio.
A and B.
A and B. Don't forget A and B. Very important. And of course, we're talking about now moving most of the sound. African Symbol sound system was probably, if not, if it wasn't the biggest sound system in Jamaica at one
Man,
time.
it was the biggest sound, man. Biggest sound system. When we take a break and move to Japan at the time, we have 80 boxes, you know.
How much?
80.
80 boxes.
15 double 18.
Yes.
At each column. African Symbol is the sound system and start column, you know.
Oh.
Most time when it was the years Bob Clarke can tell you when you go dance, the boxes them put on the ground and scatter right around the hall.
Wow.
Yeah, so we started column. So we have a section of power that play a column there at 15 boxes.
Right.
15 double 18 and the rest is on and tweeter and speaker, tapping and whatever.
Right.
So in them time we have 4 columns.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how African Symbol now them say is the biggest sound.
Right.
Most time when we play, we have to build a generator, you know. Like
Power it.
Yeah, to power it, right?
Right.
Because we can't just deal with GPS also. Because when we turn on the bass, the light them dim.
Yes, I
The
think
last
that's
time we play at Jared Park in Montego Bay, the light them go down. Each time we turn on the bass, so we have to just...
You lock off the light.
Yeah, lock off
And
the
people
light.
are playing GPS, all Africans say, man.
Yeah,
I tell you.
know. So it's a great sound over the years. And what we're gonna have to do, some. Maybe we're planning to have an annual anniversary.
Yes.
The African symbol. Because we used to have one by the name of Unification.
Mm-hmm.
We go up to part 10. Unification 1, 2, 3.
To 10.
Yeah, and then we just shift some of the sound to Far East. So
Wow.
the people, the fans, them calling back for us to continue the movement. So we're planning a month. Which one? We're trying to see which month is more.
It's the best
The
phrase.
best month.
To continue the
Okay,
the
Mr.
program.
Symbol. All right. So tell the massive we're listening, okay, what parish the symbol originate from.
Oh, yeah, man, African symbol originated out of Montego Bay. But we deal with sound system, you know, like our man says, mobile sound.
Yes.
We don't really look into it that way. We say Jamaica is a little place, so we say Jamaica sound.
Yes.
So that's why most of the time when we dealing with artists, we book artists from all over. Not only Montego Bay. Montego Bay have a lot of artists, but we also go Kingston and other places where you have good artists, and when we have an event, we invite them. So you'd find Admiral Beale, you'd find Lieutenant Stitch, you find Wolfman, Major Worries, Major Light, White Mice, all them artists.
White Mice.
It's from
White Mice, yes,
White
man.
Mice from all over Montego Bay and all other places in Jamaica, you know. So our thing was very, very, very interesting.
Well, it sounds like you were an entrepreneur in the true sense of an entrepreneur, having so many things going on, and of course being able to manage all of them. Because while some people can't manage certain things, you know, we couldn't manage so much sound, but a whole heap of sound. We're going to take a musical break. Medician is here. African symbol is Bob Clarke is also here. We have to give it that Bobby. Bobby, I give you some silence.
Next door to the lobby.
Right, and staying there is your favorite hobby. All right, so we're going to take a musical break. When we get back at about 9 o'clock, we are going to have the discussion, the era of sound systems, taking a look back.
African symbol, he is the champion. Echo my not say so, run it. African symbol.
So what
No
we say?
lazy body. No lazy body. No lazy body. No lazy body.
So what we say?
No lazy body, no lazy body, no lazy body. Lazy body, no lazy body, no lazy body. Can't take this on them where want to play away. Can't take this on them where want to play away. Any sound come them a go dead down, baby. Any sound come them a go dead down, baby. African symbol him rule the party. African symbol him rule the party. No hear that sound, no hear that sound, them can't move it. No hear that sound, no hear that sound, them can't play with. So there won't be no morning, some boy. If you're not here by African symbol side, there won't be no night.
The sound of a champion, the African symbol. Stay on it, you're wiggling and you're jiggling to the sound of a champion, the African symbol. So what we say? Stay on it, you're wiggling and you're jiggling to the sound of a champion, the African symbol. Ray, they know what I'm like, don't play now, it's like me, but don't you get wild, come and keep him, it's a thing, we last a rope, and come on, but I'm Tony,
Yeah, man, I said to them, endorse the good African symbol sound.
The sound of a champion, the African symbol. Stay.
Rumba. When you're knocking back a few in your favorite spot, stay up on mix to make the vibes hot. You need rumba whites. Made right here in Jamaica, the choice from Worthy Park Estates. We no romp with the white drum, we no Rum Bar rum from Worthy Park Estates. Sip it, savor it, love it. Rum Bar, the living Jamaican white rum.
Everybody feel irate when they listening to irate. Everybody love irate. So what we say?
Yeah, one more. Show me a bit. Wanna move. Yo, you ready? This a taxi driver, them man they a real survivor. You can't this a taxi man, cause every hot girl want a taxi man. Whether you drive Nissan or drive Corolla, taxi driver I roll up from the car clean. Him a get passenger, big up a bus driver, heal up the doctor. Taxi driver are some heavy youth, so me heal up the ones for every route. From downtown, go down a south, people up in roping when them a shout. Big up the Chris car them with the big sound, and every driver will run go Spanish town. But a old lava, a fi me town. The gas station, them a fi give we loan. Who the transport, them come a fight. From halfway tree, go a price right. Me a pay my fare, cause the price right. Vehicle take off like when you ice kite. You a take a chichi bus, me a say no. So me turn up if me no get no seat on the coaster. Want a charter, you a get a chauffeur. Taxi and bus drivers and a loafer. So don't this a taxi driver, them man they a real survivor. You can't this a taxi man, cause every hot girl want a taxi man. Whether you drive Nissan or drive Corolla, taxi driver I roll up.
Boy, I tell you, taxi driver.
Wanna move? You ready, bones?
Okay. We have that one and move thing there. We still have to find out. It's 9 o'clock. And of course, we want to talk about the era of sound systems, taking a look back. Yes. One of the most important concepts that should be linked to the Jamaican music world is the role of the sound system. It must be understood that the sound system has played a crucial role both as a mediator and as a creative force throughout the evolution of the various styles of Jamaican popular music. Sound systems took over from orchestras in Jamaica dance halls in the 1950s. Why pay a band when you can play imported US R&B records? The cost of having your own record played on radio was also overcome by the systems putting their speakers in the streets for all of everyone to hear the music. The first Jamaican record producers, Prince Buster, Cox and Dodd, which is Studio One, the Duke Reed, were sound system owners commissioning recording sessions to ensure a supply of exclusive tunes. And you know, one of the things we could just talk about is what we were just hearing prior to getting into the musical mix, which is some dub plates from African Symbol.
Yes.
And a lot of other things. As a soundman African, tell us what you think about the sound system today with a lot of digitization and a lot of things. You know, back in the day, you'd never see a computer. That was not even existent there. Now, every sound system, you don't even work without one. And what do you think of music back then, comparing it to now with the sound systems?
Music, even over the years, when I even know Suzy Q, as a selector, when she walk into a dance, you know, it's a big chunk work with her, because she have her dub plate and this and that.
You know that.
It's a chunk work with your Suzy.
A chunk.
In this time now, these selectors have things much easier.
Right.
Them just put a computer on them arm and just walk in the dance, or some man with some little pouch in them hand.
Right.
So that whole, the levels of responsibility, them don't really have, them don't reach them levels there, because them not have the experience when a man have to pick up sound box and put on the chuck, and them have to wait, let's string up, and then the dub plate them have to put at the left side, and the 45 them on the other side, and then you put the thing together and, you know, get the dance.
And Symbol, and even when you're traveling, okay, even when you're traveling, you know, you're now going to ship off some of your dub plate them and you travel with them in your hands, and they're so heavy.
Yes.
And you go to the airport and you're strain, you know.
Right,
I mean, trust me, man, it's a big difference.
I know disrespect to the selector and what them call themselves sound man, but I think that name should have changed. The sound man is really the man who own a sound.
Right.
Like if King Jam is an African symbol that play now, and we say we need King Jammy's sound. King Jammy's sound have a string up in a dance. African symbol sound string up in the dance. Because the last time when we go cinema too, we played Redman International. Arrows, we play with King Jammy's Redman International.
Right.
If you're going, when you go into the dance, the excitement, because you see speaker box all over the place like a festival.
Yes.
Yeah, nowadays I just like a one thing and a one man come touch him thing on it and shoot back him pouch and him gone. And then my most big talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And disrespect the woman, the man.
That normally happen back in them early days.
Man, as the music touch the turntable, pull up and then you cuss on big bad word and then you pick up what I say. Everything there is a big difference from back in the days. Back in the days when how we do it, we know say Pad Antonio have a music hit in the street or Admiral Bailey. We try when we have an event we try to get book them money for the event.
Right.
But the first thing you play music current we are playing on the radio.
Right.
Then second thing play is the dub play. Cause you have to have him do a dub special.
Yeah man, you have to sound exclusive.
Yeah, you did the dub special and you probably touch about quarter of the dub play. And then you say, alright, Admiral Bailey live.
Right.
And the people them start run from the back. They
But see him.
Yeah, just to see Admiral Bailey because them shock.
Right.
So Admiral Bailey now go just deal with the version, dub version alone and go right through the song.
Right.
And create a big excitement. So them
Wow.
days the dance it kind of
Very different. In
yeah, total different.
Your thoughts on the music of the terms of the sound system back then and now?
I don't know how far back you want me to go, 'cause I can't go too far back. Before we go anywhere, I want to say enough respect to Duke Hamilton because he has maintained over the years the longest surviving sound system in Jamaica, and we must respect that, you know. All the struggles and things, because the sound system business was never easy.
Right.
In like Symbol mentioned earlier on, or you might have mentioned about the orchestra.
Yes, yes.
Orchestra, as we know it in Jamaica, was maybe 4 musicians, you know.
Okay.
Orchestra. Because the word orchestra might have been misused.
Yes, because
orchestra is a whole heap of people with strings and I mean 25 pieces of strings and the works, right?
Right, right.
And a big conductor.
Right.
You know, the conductor might be the guy who play the drum in the orchestra where we know about them days.
Right.
And we have a dance and they have the orchestra. The guy have a big bass. The bass him can't travel with that bass in him car.
Too big.
Him have to get a van.
To carry that.
And of course, these guys were known as dirty musicians.
Dirty musicians?
Dirty musicians. Them work at Suzuki place night before last night. Them going to work at your place tomorrow night.
Right.
But them can't go back home for come at your place. So
they're frozen.
That too.
Them frozen coming to your place. Dirty musician. All right.
And of course, the little money what them get is compensated by a drinker, a bottle of white rum, and maybe 5 glasses.
Right.
And you can't go up front with it. If you go wrong at the back, you drink that with some glass of water. And thing,
right. Wow.
But it moved now from the orchestra, quote unquote, orchestra,
right,
to the sound system because people would travel. North America was the main area. People would cut cane and come back with 2 music with them here about. Gramophone, which you probably don't know, but you have to wind the thing. And
I've seen it, but never heard it.
And the dance hall was Mr. Brown backyard or lawn, whichever it was. That's how the land word lawn comes.
The name lawn. Is that man lawn?
Him lawn.
Right.
Yeah. Now, it get to the point where you get a little clever and you bring in an amplifier and you bring in a turntable.
A 1 turntable.
And you have a box.
Right.
Not the, I say 18 columns. Like
you know, we can't go to see.
80. We talk about 1 column.
Yes.
Which have maybe 1 box. And everything come through that.
BS tweeter, everything.
The man who is the selector going to have to stay with that sound system.
Till it lock off.
Not lock off. It didn't let him play the music. So I'm going to lock it off. But I'm going to have to stay with the sound system till the truck will carry that or the van will carry that come back. Day 2, 3, 4 days later.
Wow.
Right? So him was never cleaner than the dirty musician who preceded succeeded. Right? There you go. So it was never an easy road.
Right.
It was a hard road to travel and a very, very long way. Now, Jamaica music let's move forward a little bit.
Right.
When 1952, when Jamaicans started to make their own records. Because the thing started off, you know, which I don't know if you are aware, but music was coming out of North America.
Right.
And where you play was the Fats Dominoes, the Nat King Coles, and the people dance to them.
Yeah.
Jim Reeves.
Jim Reeves.
Yeah.
I heard you mention somebody earlier, Duke Hamilton.
Duke, yeah, man.
Duke is online with us right now.
Well, hold on a little, Duke. Let me just finish my train of thought.
Big up, Duke.
Yes, the respect. These were the folks who used to provide Jamaica with the dance hall music.
Ah, right.
Right? Little Richard, you know, those North American top guys.
Right.
Then the Jamaicans would all, the Treasure Isle, which is the Duke Reed, Treasure Isle, the Coxon Studio One, the King Edwards, and these people would all have sound systems struggling to play a different tune from the other guy.
Oh, okay.
No, it was not easy to be done because what you find is that the whole thing had come from the same source. It so happened now that a brother get clever and him start to record what you call special. African symbol, day by day, whatever, right?
Right. Yeah, definitely.
The special is now supposed to become a record because it's a new record that nobody else have.
Oh,
While it never mentioned Duke Reed the Trojan or Downbeat, it was a tune that nobody else had.
Right.
So you would symbol now want a copy, so you find Duke Reed and then cut that thing for you, so you have it going on a Montego Bay when nobody else know have it.
Right.
Special. That's where special come from.
Special.
Dub special.
Right.
Not dub special, it's a whole tune.
Right.
Girl, I've got a date, it's a special.
Ah.
Because it's only that sound they have it.
Gotcha.
But it is owned by that producer.
Right.
So you buy a copy and you carry it down a Moby or you carry it go a Negril or wherever it is, and then thing. It's later on now this thing with the name coming in the picture where you can sell it.
Yeah, sound name.
So the industry of the music started there, so. But them started to sell these like specials, which became records. Thing, right?
Okay.
Now, the sound system, man.
More like pre-release then.
Then pre-release come with the same thing, man. Pre-release because you buy the pre-release for $1,500, which is 1,500, whatever them days. And 3 weeks later, I release it for 7 and 6.
Right.
So, but it's pre-release. So you have a pre-release now because that's how the whole industry going to evolve. Eh?
Right.
The sound system, man, used to play the songs that nobody else would play. Special?
Special.
Radio stations wouldn't play it.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you only had one radio station.
Right.
RJR.
Right.
Then JBC came into the picture.
Right.
And they wouldn't play it because it was flooded with this North American stuff.
Right.
Yeah? So the sound system was where the Jamaican singer would make his little move, carry a record. When him carry the record on the 45 going to the sound man, the jacket looked like something go through the World War II.
Dog ears.
Talk to me now, brethren. And then make the sound man a little play. And if he ever make a move and the people him start to rate, him can't get back that thing.
Right. That true. True.
He might have to go back to the producer and beg him a next copy.
Try get a next copy.
I tell you, Duke Hamilton is online with us, a sound system pioneer, and of course,
King
and the
Jammies.
great King Jammies. Gentlemen, welcome to you both.
Yes, sir. Well, give thanks, no?
Well, yeah, hear the history of Baba Gilway.
That's for you to be having me on the line.
It's great to have you both.
Yeah.
Duke, I'd like to start with you. How did you get started in the sound system business?
Oh, my father had a gramophone.
Same thing.
Them old time gramophone thing.
Yes.
So I pulled them apart. Have the amplifier one way, the speaker one way, and the turntable one way. That was about 1955. And I just take my own time and climb up from that.
Wow.
I still have the amplifier.
You still have it at work?
No, I can't get nobody to work on it because it's a tube amplifier.
Check cymbal man. Him can probably help you. Who are some of your influences? Where did you want to get into it? I mean, was it the thing to do at that time, or this is a passion that you had?
I don't know. I just find myself
starting it and take my own time, climb the ladder, coming up with it. And then, yeah, this trans sound system at the time, that is same with the one of Irie.
Yes.
And then when he played out during the 60s, then I took over the year and take my own time and climb the ladder up.
Right.
You okay?
Yeah.
You used to mash up that thing called gospel train.
Gospel ship.
Gospel ship.
Gospel ship. That is true. And what happened, I got it after and I lent it to a guy in Steerton named Rasco Garden. And I never get it back.
That is a permanent borrow.
Yes.
Yes, a permanent borrow.
Never get it back.
So, Mr. Hamilton, Susie Q here. Or some of the entertainers your sound system helped to bring to the forefront?
Entertainers, well, we used to have sound clash, you know, because we used to have clashes between myself and Studio One.
Yes.
That is King Stitch. And you had a lot of sounds in Utrecht here that we used to have play together. St. Mary have a song named Lord Unitone. Jamming supposed to know.
Remember the
because
time,
the Chinaman used to come by.
Unitone come from
With Barry, yes.
Unitone come from Anatomy.
Unitone come from Anatomy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Joe Chin.
Joseph Chin.
He used to draw drinks for DeAndre. And then you have a lot of sounds that come up in the era that we used to play with.
You know,
Jack Ruby. We used to play Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby too, yes.
Yeah, I remember one night we played in Prairie, and we had a song and a dub plate, throw me can.
Yes.
And it pulled down the place.
Tear down the place, eh?
Yeah, man, tear down the place at Sunset Lawn in Prairie.
All right, Duke and King Jammys and Cymbal, 3 big sound system operators. It seems to me that there seems to be a progression from sound system into production. A lot of people, like African Cymbal has a label that puts out music. And I mean, he has music being played here right now on Irie. Mike.
Remember, they had to create their own sound for special, you know.
Right.
It's not just African Cymbal.
No, I'm talking like even King Jammy.
Before Jammy.
And
Jammy, respect here, sir.
Big up, you know.
Before Tubbies and all them, we're talking about, this is how the industry, the music industry, in terms of recording started in Jamaica.
Right.
Specials.
You
make a tune for the man the way nobody else no have.
So it had to just go that way.
That's how it came about.
That's how it just had to go that way. Well,
I know that before King Tubby's time, you know.
Right.
We used to work for Duke Reed because we used to build Duke Reed amplifier and Tubby's and Barry. And what they used to have is like when Duke Reed was session and then make all a brand new paragons or techniques and so, you know. We used to get a cut. It was to run it off and give to Tubby. And that was called a pre-release.
Right.
You know?
That is true, yes.
And Tubby's alone used to have it for like a month or another sound. Tubby's and another sound because you used to have some sounds and used to bring, you know what I mean? And give them some pre-release songs. And that's the way, I mean, Duke Reed could have tell if the tune was going to hit or not, you know, because Duke Reed the drive come to some of the dances, you know. And when the song playing at the dance hall, you see the reaction of the people.
And what about the gunshot?
The gunshot?
Yeah.
Oh, Duke Reed. Duke Reed is the only man that used to fire.
But Tubby, Jammy.
Yeah.
You know, Duke used to carry about 4 guns.
Yeah, man.
A gun man.
Star boy.
4 gun he man carry.
Yeah.
2 on foot, 2 on hip.
And the shotgun pan the cash register.
He carry shotgun too.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah,
But
only man could have liquor on the road and nobody can touch it.
On the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Run him cash register too.
Duke Reed, man.
In terms of
man street corner, man, full of liquor and nobody couldn't.
But it was a nice man doing it.
Not true.
Nice man.
We want, one of the things though, gentlemen, in terms of the influence of the sound system on artists, a lot of artists have really, some of them align themselves with certain sound systems. And of course, it has actually helped them to really launch into the real world of artistry. Some of the people.
That is the later day, like in my time now.
Yeah,
you know
later day, yes.
In my time now, we used to shoot because I used to produce and have my own studio and things like that. I used to have a lot of artists here every day.
Right.
So most of these artists that came to my studio used to go out on my sound system.
Right.
Because that's how them get them break, Admiral Bailey, Shabba, and Joseph Will, all of them, you know what I mean?
And of course.
Pinchers,
yes.
Leroy Gibbon, name them. All of them used to go up and jam this song.
Sling Ting Rhythm. Symbol, you've had a few on your sound, so who are some of the people who came on your sound system?
Yeah, as we say, most of the people who come on our sound system, most of them was on jammies, King
was
Jammies.
on jammies.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just hire them for the event?
Yeah, other sound system. Cause we don't partial. If you come from jammies camp, when he's a good artist, we just book you.
Sometimes jammies now play out and Symbol play out, Palanton and Echo Mine and all them artists that go and Symbol dance.
Right. Even King Jammies have a big fan base in a Montego Bay still.
Yeah, man. But in my family down there.
I want to tell you, a couple of youth in a Montego Bay, all the while we talk about sound system, them say King Jammies are them family. So
well, I tell you.
I don't put on Macchiati Street here, right?
Long the Jammy come from.
Yeah. Well, hold on. But I tell you, I had a very good friend. He passed on now. And I don't know if Jammy remember him. I don't know if you remember Stuart Vernon.
Yes, man.
You remember Stuart?
All of them Vernon, they're my cousin.
All of them, man, down in Mobile there.
All of them Vernon, they're my cousin, man.
Billy and Raman, Verman, all of them.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. They're all with Jammy.
So white people, not call them.
Brown in them.
Brown people.
Brown people, them.
Brown people.
What are your thoughts on the music today now, Jammy, in terms of back in the day when even an artist coming on the sound system? There's one turntable. Them have a DJ upon the rhythm. Sometimes the rhythm now finish. And them have a still a DJ while them either change it or start it over or something.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, those days, was more creative days.
Right.
You understand? Because the sound system those days used to allow the artists to come on the sound. And that era had followers, a lot of artists coming from the camp, following the sound to get a break.
That's
so
how
it used to be more creative because every artist wants me to hear what they can do, that they can record them the next day or in the week or something like that. So they were more creative artists, you know what I mean?
Is in that
era.
era.
Sound system are a little different. They don't have this barrage of artists singing on the sound and things like that. They play different. The vibe nowadays is a different thing from them days. Them days they used to have man really dance to them and all them things there, But nowadays everybody stop and dance and watch each other and the music will play really can be a pull up and go on. You used to play the vocals and then play the version. So you hear the vocals and then the DJ and the version.
Definitely.
It's a different feel.
Well,
so it was more creative days then than now.
And King, in those days with the one turntable, that's where the DJs them rise from, Because when you take a couple minutes to change the record and can do one and two little slang and all a vibe. That's where it starts from.
I just want to make a little injection here that we must pay a tribute to a man called Count Machuki, who was the first
one. One of the first DJs.
Not one of. The first man to hold a microphone in a dance.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And they toast things like roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, but not as sweet as John. By that time, done so that and put on the next
you
tune.
You can't remember which song Count Machuki is the DJ?
Yeah, man. Studio One, don't beat the where you talking
Before
about?
that, man. King Edward, man.
Before that.
Hold on, man. You talking about King Edward's thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but King Edward's came after Don't Beat, But we're not going to that. We're not going to that. What it was between the two. In point of fact, he, like I said before, was the first man. I want to say enough respects to Alman Town. Count Machuki, the first man to hold a mic in a dance. Any man who hold a mic in a dance.
And even King Edward's sound. This was the one in Shanghai check where you hear them at even. King Edward was the first man to make the Shanghai check with him, you know.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man.
I can hear that strong sound.
Tap-ta-da-pa-da-ta.
It's still playing. It's still playing.
Yeah, man, I have the version.
Then me play Doki, man. You know that to man, so only me one can't keep them things going, man. Okay, listen to me.
Yes.
Also want to pay the respects to King Stitt, who was Count Machuki's student.
Yes,
You know, one of the things that I want to talk about in terms of the sound system is value for money. Back in the day, when a big sound string up, that is it for the night. It string up and it'll work. These days, one sound string up and 20 selector come and each selector going to 5 dance for the night. So you don't get that value. You come in and the man play, oh yeah man, I got juggle down that stuff for a half hour. And then you go on next place and then juggle for 2 hours and then come back and him gone. So him don't but with the sound system days now, you get the full 100.
Full 100.
No stopping.
But them don't call themselves selector, them call themselves sound man.
Have a package, an entertainment package.
Right.
You have the DJ and the selector. Most of the time, the DJ was the selector to him.
Ah.
You understand?
Right.
Sometimes the DJ was the selector, but some sound used to have a selector separate from the DJ.
Amazing.
Like Duke Reed.
Yes.
Duke Reed used to have a brother named Cutting. And Sporty. And the man that used to, you know, upon Duke Reed. So because that was a sound. That was a sound that let me build sound, you know. Duke Reed sound, you know. It's a sound that lead me on to building sound system.
Right.
You understand? Because I used to follow that sound. I took off Foresters Hall and North Street and listen to Duke Reed sound. Ride the bicycle to go to Foresters Hall and listen to them sound there.
Jamie.
And get an inspiration.
Jamie.
And then Tubby's come with sound system and then, you know what I mean?
You leave out Lloyd Daly, the Matador.
Line the Matador, yes.
Yes, Waltham Park Road.
Yeah.
When it's amplifier, when you turn it on, all lights blink, all the street lights cut down.
It was a technician, you know,
Billy Moon
because
sound.
I remember buying an amplifier from him and playing in Brown Sound, Sandford. And I had to wait until about 10 o'clock before I could start play again. Because every time the bass note strike, all lights off.
Yeah.
That was my experience with that amplifier, and I still have it.
King Jamie.
It's not because the amplifier was so powerful, no. Because I didn't have the techniques and the winding transformer. So what it used to do is draw too much current from the main.
Yes.
Dim light. Blackout, you know?
Well, I don't really know. But that was my experience.
Down the line, when them develop technical things now that can wind transformers, you know what I mean, that don't draw so much current but deliver a lot of current. It was much different.
King Jamie.
Technician attack.
Yeah.
Them used to have a couple foundation sound at the West, but we don't hear you mention none of them. Like King Quaker. You remember them sound there?
Yes, man.
And then you have Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man a straight dub plate them play all right through the night.
Yeah, man.
The dub version, nobody no DJ them time then. No one don't DJ. People just rock and rub them girl in the corner there.
Right.
Yeah.
them
what about Tom this Sebastian or what?
Tom this Sebastian.
Yeah.
Yeah, them sound was good sounds, you know. Them sound was good sound, you know.
Top sound, man. Top sound. Tom the Great Sebastian, man. Top sound.
Yeah, a lot of sound in Jamaica.
One of the things I like here when you say cymbals say by the man, them hear the version and them just rub them girl in the corner.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No vocal.
That now happen now, you know.
The men then dancing behind the woman then
choreographed
now.
men dancing in the dances.
Well, them take the music out of the thing, you know.
So yes. The man them dance behind the woman now.
Yes, it's behind the woman. But them bottom, that is what me witness up to Monday night gone. The poor man bend down and the man and whining pan them, but
No, that is not right.
No,
that is
that's
right,
wrong.
that a dance gone to now.
Yeah, oh.
Joke.
Behave yourself, Duke.
But that's serious.
How you see that?
Different. No man no work, no man and dance again.
It's on TV you see that, Duke.
Because you still have a couple of good sounds around. You still have a couple of good
It's
sounds
not the
around.
sound cause it is how the younger people behaving
Well,
now.
I tell you something. If you follow the good sound, not even Daddy Rice sound now, right? And
Yes.
Kilimanjaro, Scorpio, and myself, we still play. And I mean, we don't play like how the ordinary sound are play. You understand?
Right.
We still play our old selection and selection of, you know, the elder people and what I love.
Right.
Because whenever we play out like Clarke or Daddy Rice, Sound or Jar or myself, you still have some people, you know, in my age bracket still go dance. And I mean, them appreciate them kind of music there.
But I tell
So we still have some good sounds around. And the young sound them will come. Remember, there's a different generation, you know.
But you know,
and them ear ring with the sound system and them build a sound and carry it their way. You know, you must have a change in our business, but I mean, the change what in the music right now, it changed too far from what we used to do.
King, the sound clash that we have a cinema too.
Yes.
And it's the first time a clash take place and the man them take 3 days to announce the winner. You remember that day?
You mean up at Cinema One?
Cinema One with Redman International, Arrows, King Jam is African symbol and the next sound there.
Yeah. But who was the winner?
Yeah?
Who was the winner?
Who was the winner?
Why, Bargy said him couldn't call it.
Oh.
I don't know why.
But you know, that's another important aspect of the sound system when we talk about this.
I was just saying to Bones a while ago, no, about the clash.
Yes,
because
man,
that era was like massive.
You see Sound Clash earlier on?
Mm-hmm.
Never usually started off with 2 separate lawns, you know.
Okay.
So you have a lawn down the road and a lawn up the road. And a guy have a big tree. And them climb and put a bamboo pole up there with a speaker.
Yeah.
Speaker or Steeler?
Steeler, man. Steeler.
I still have them.
Steeler.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. You
They have them.
You could have heard the steel hand 5 miles away.
King Street.
Yeah.
And you saw Dookie turn a hand on the stuff.
Yeah.
And Prince Buster turn back a hand on the stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how the whole time.
Clash.
Clash.
And guess what happened now?
But in the 80s,
Before we go to the 80s, Jamie.
Eh?
Before we reach the 80s.
Yeah.
The guy who take away the man them from that dance there.
Yeah.
You know, say him will call him police friend of lock down the next dance.
Yes.
And a guy, oh you mean? Yeah. Same thing I go on long time, man. And the guy who up there so I play the music, I have to learn for run.
Ah.
No, if him can't run, I'm going to jail.
Going to jail.
And the next thing is I have to know which address to give.
What is this thing when they pin the wire?
Clarke. Just step out of that, man.
Jamie.
Any guy have Clarke's boot to go to jail.
Before, a lot of times when you have a serious clash.
Uncle Joe.
When you have a clash, sometimes, you know, you see somebody here say them pin the wire in the sound system.
Later there's something that, man.
Yes, to pin the wire. Put a pin through the wire and short
and burn up the sound system.
When them to pin the wire,
yeah, they
sometimes the news are pin, sometimes a man go behind the back and just short the wire together and just lick out the amplifier, you know, burn up the amplifier.
Burn it up. Like that. Sabotage that.
That is why me did build a set of amplifier. Well, no matter how them pin my wire, all that channel used to do is just close down. And we search the wire until we find where it's at. It never used to do no harm to the amplifier.
Good.
Me go to England and I build some set of amplifiers.
Wow.
With MOSFET transistors. And we come back to Jamaica. And when we struggle in a cinema too, the 4 sound class in a cinema too, But Jammers win 4-2 for the night, man.
I tell you
Pin
something.
my wire.
Then pin your wire. Duke,
Yes,
Duke
but I always
and,
have a spare amplifier on my rack,
yeah.
you know.
The-
And
the-
when thing go around, we just switch over. And my two was very efficient.
I tell you
so
something
when I pin
though.
my wire now, I mean, yeah, the set of max over that side of the dancehall drop.
Right.
My crew them just check and find out and clear the wire again and we start again.
Well, well, Jammy and Duke.
Jammy must tell the people, say, him's an ES technician, you know.
Well, that's why I'm ahead of
Well,
the game.
no, I remember the days.
He might go around the thing, you know.
I remember the days when he was an apprentice. He used to come round by Tubby. That is so far back. With Barry and Tubby's.
Yes, man.
Gentlemen.
I was a little apprentice going there.
Yes.
He used to do all of the work.
You know something?
Remember, and Tubby's always a teaser.
Yeah,
All right.
They used to take over from him. Remember those days?
All right, gentlemen. Duke and Jammy, thank you so much. We're out of time, but this has Jammy, we really want you to come in our studio still, you know. Because
yeah, man. Well, I mean, the next time. But
the next time.
kind of business in the studio tonight. And I do some mixing.
Right. But I want to thank you both for making time to talk to us about this.
All right,
Respect and manners.
And give thanks.
Give thanks.
Duke is a shy man, so forgetting him on the telephone is a great thing.
It's a great thing, you know.
Respect Duke.
Duke Hamilton and King Jammy, and of course African Symbol in studio. We were talking about the era of the sound system. We talk about the dub plate. We talk about the clashes. We talk about the speaker box them and the sound them a catch a fire and them a short out. People are sabotage to make sure say one man win the clash and all these things. So many things went on that day. We're gonna, Susie, you wanna take? We should make we wanna go to a break, but Bobby can't sing, you know. But give me a thing, Simba. Go to the break. Give me a break.
Yeah, we are talking about sound system.
Yes.
Black music owned by Muta. African Symbol are the biggest sound. Bass of the city come from St. Ann. King Jammy's from Kingston Town. King Tubby's and Metchamida. Conquering Lion of the Mandeville sound. Blup, blup, blup.
Blup, blup, blup. I mean, Symbol.
So what we say?
My sound a champion, you feel so real laugh. Be ready for use a dope and bust your head in a laugh. Come on and show your colors, come on and hype and a show off. One come juggle against a giant when you're only a dwarf. My sound a champion, you feel so real laugh. Crack the bass and crack the treble and then you feel it in your go trouble the champion sound, we see say you're not smart. We burn up your sound and throw it in the river like a car. Off your mouth when my selector talk before you think. That's when we pop it off. Stuff and up down in your mouth and make you cough. Sounded on the corridor, we use the corridor with the shark. Tell my sound, say them a go park. Can't talk to me. All them stinking mouth, them a run off. Big sound like the what's up body, these go around to me.
It's the difference when we have
My sound a murder.
Rumba. When you're knocking back a few in your favorite spot, straight up or mix to make the vibes hot. You need rumba whites. Made right here in Jamaica, the choice from where the park estates. We no ramp with the white rum. We know how it must taste. You need rumbar whites.
Rumbar rum from Worthy Park Estates. Sip it, savor it, love it. Rumbar, the living Jamaican white rum.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate.
Rumba. When you're knocking back a few in your favorite spot, straight up and mix to make the vibes hot. You need rumba whites. Made right here in Jamaica, the choice from where the park estates. We no ramp with the white rum. We know how it must taste. You need rumba whites.
Rum Bar Rum from Worthy Park Estates. Sip it, savor it, love it. Rum Bar, the living Jamaican white rum.
Son boy, lock down the sound. I want them to play. It's the difference when we have
my sound of murder, I jump and kneel.
Weekend every time.
The classic dancer style, driving everybody wild. It's so wonder, you can't come out, we got the place that will last, and we murder you in class.
So what we say?
The champion, I win under snow.
Yeah, why? Think we big, bad and heavy. Any sound test we tonight, them a go bury. So what we say?
As we talk about the big sound system in our place, yeah.
Income thing call.
That's what you call a toast, right, Bobby?
Me no know.
Wait, all right. When you hear them talk about toast, you don't talk about
No,
toast.
toast them days was more poetic, you know.
Poetic.
Yeah, really poetic. Like,
give me a toast.
no, a toast would be like roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, but not as sweet as you. And by the time I'm saying that, I put on a tune.
And just flow
Yeah,
again.
a little
line.
filler.
Yeah.
Yeah, fill, really, you know.
Right.
There was nothing about no girl with this and girl with that and who borrow clothes. And because half of the people who talk about who no borrow clothes.
Borrow enough too. And if them borrow good
Medician.
Medician.
One and move.
All right, no, that one and move thing, you know. What is it about? Because obviously, taxi man say that sometimes.
Yeah, all right. So when we do this song,
yes.
If you hear the intro, I say, one more, 3 me have it. One and move. You ready?
Right.
All right. So when we are premiere this song now, and we are promote it, we carry it. First place we carry it at downtown Kingston.
Right.
So it's when we go downtown and the people them and the man them start play it, the CD man them start play it on the sound, and the people them we are toast on the mic, and I get people to come buy the thing them, we give them CD too, and them play it. So when they hear that, them catch on to one and move.
Right.
So even right now, no place downtown, one and move. Everywhere they go. Yeah, man, one and move. So enough time people see me in the street, one and move. When I tell them I invite me to something, and them not say Medician are coming on, them say one and move.
One and move your name. What else you have in the pipeline? Where can we see Medician performing next?
Well, you know, so I just find some stage show right now. Cause
you know book feet, but you look
we
feet.
We look feet.
All right.
One and move to it.
Right. You know book feet, but you look feet.
I like it.
How you mean?
So one and move to it, you know?
How you mean, man? I tell you. And we have one and move. Well, we're going to move to a show right now.
March out.
It's a huge show, I think, last year. We're going to talk to Grizzly Wilson. Grizzly!
What go on, baby?
Big up yourself. Another year.
Of course.
Another year. March out, where I know last year you had a great show last year, and I see you turn it up even more this year.
You were a witness to that, Mr. Boyd.
I was on stage there last year.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, talk to us about this year's show. We seem to have a little more added to the lineup. We see a lot of different things happening here. Where is it going to be? How much to get in, and what's the lineup?
Well, you know, last year we used Pearly Beach. Last year we used the third park. So this year we're going to use the Pearly Beach, you know what there is.
Yes.
Right. It's a well-known venue. The pre-show tickets we have for $1,500.
Right.
At the gate is $2,000, VIP is $4,000, and VIP is at the gate $5,000.
Tell us what you get with the VIP again.
VIP is inclusive of food.
No
drink. Yeah.
All right.
Pass.
Nice. All right.
And it's a good package.
It's a good package. Tell us who's on the lineup.
Well, you know, Kimani Man is here. Just got it last night. A bit tired, so I'm covering from so after. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We have Bunty Killer, we have Beanie Man, we have Sizzler Kokoti, Devin the Doctor, Promising, Military Man. We have MCs like Ran Mushet in the building.
Yes.
Right. We have a Rhyming King, Diamond Treasure, Promising Dilly Chris.
Yes.
And we have Biko PLA, that's another MC and sample man. Passing by the Rough Cut Band. Stone Love in the building also.
It's going to be awesome. So what time should everybody get out? to the show? What's a good
Well,
time?
gate open at 7 o'clock. Show time is going to be 9 o'clock.
Okay, and it's happening when, Grizzly?
October 24th.
And that's this Saturday.
Early Beach Auto Race.
All right, awesome. All right, and the backing band?
That's Rough Cut.
Rough Cuts.
The baddest band in the world. I tell you that. Of
You don't
course.
watch out and go for quality and class. You don't have to step up the thing. You know what I mean?
No, man, you really step up your step all the way up. Talk to us about who's going to be juggling. So when the one artist come off now, are we going into something? We're going to have some sound system or so. Who will be juggling?
Yeah, we have Stone Up because you know a lot of people want to anticipate while you know the artists are preparing for the next show. We have the Stone Up juggling.
Right.
They can dance to and enjoy themselves. You know, Stone Up with Rough Cut is a good look. You know.
Well, Grizzly, I
they
think
can feel good and things, so they'll be having fun right through.
So let me see if I get this right now. This is going to be happening at Pearly Beach on Saturday,
This Saturday.
Right?
October 24th.
You're telling me now it's $1,500 pre-sold, $2,000 at the gate.
You understand me? I say, boys, they don't know. They show you right now. They show you now we have to cater for the
Right.
problem to you.
And if me really want to turn up the thing and carry my girl and have some nice all-inclusive food, me take out
Yes,
$4 grand.
and it's very affordable.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
It's literally cheap. Me want to tell you, but it's cheap. And of course, and so we give thanks. No, but well, because I want people to realize that they're getting a deal.
For real, you know, because you know, we want to start out that. I know a lot of people say, yes, this show is cheap. Yes, it's affordable. So they have no excuse in not turning out and march out, you know. So you can get your tickets at the Blinger Store, Auto Petcom, Auto Total Gas Station, Auto John Cross, David and Subs, Auto you know what I mean? It's a good look.
It's a great
and
look.
The only thing this is left, we don't provide cars, then clothes for you. So just come out at the show, enjoy yourself.
Yes.
It's going to be a good lineup. Yes.
I'll be there. Look for me.
Yes, Bones, I look for you.
All right, bye-bye. Big up yourself. You march out.
March out at them, you understand?
AWCH.
MAWCH. Right.
Yeah,
March
yeah.
out.
I see this thing
Grizzly,
coming
big
up
up yourself, and we wish you all the best. We'll be there on the weekend to see you.
Big up yourself, Bones, and remember, I'll be looking out for you.
All right, my brother. Big up yourself.
Yes, so yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, sir. That is Grizzly, the promoter of March Out, and it's going to be on the weekend here in Ocho Rios at Pearly Beach. Big show, big show. All right. We're going to give our callers an opportunity to interact with the new artists, Medician, and of course, African Simba, and Bob Clarke. I mean, you don't interact with him every Sunday still, but we'd like you to interact with him now, too.
All right, so they can
man,
call.
cool.
The
Well,
numbers are 974-5051, 974-5043, 974-5079.
Right. Phone lines are open. Give us a call right now. Medician say, he might look it.
Yeah.
Before him get book it. Right? And of course, Symbol has a lot of projects happening. Symbol, you have a rhythm, a beat out now that is...
Yeah, we have a new track out there named Chat Chat.
Chat Chat.
Yeah, we have various artists on it. We have Muta Baruka, we have Pad Anthony. Lucian is supposed to do something on it, Rankin Pumpkin, and other artists.
AJ Brown and
Bobby Symbol, that's my son. Them call him Mishek. Yeah, Mishek Harvey.
All right.
Other people. Lady G is supposed to touch it, him not finish this thing yet.
Right.
You know.
We have a call online. Buzz through caller. Welcome. You're live.
Yeah, man. Blessed. Wagwan board.
Big up yourself, brethren.
Yeah, man. A Shaka warrior pass through, you know.
Where I say Shaka?
They are on the end, you see it?
Oh, you sound so tired, man. One thing. All right?
So, yeah, man.
You all right, sir?
Man, I'm more
Big up yourself.
So secure.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, man. For regular little down, you know.
Yeah, you don't know.
You mean
Yeah, man. Loving the vibe. See you, you see that?
Blessed love.
Yeah, man. More straight music, you see?
Yeah, man. We have Bob Clarke, we have Medician, we have African Symbol in studio.
Yeah, man. Blessed Bob Clarke.
Respect, brethren.
Yeah, man. Son, sure no miss me, you know, man.
Give thanks for that, you know.
Yeah, man, the players like all of me full of cold bump, you know?
Wow. So is it.
Yeah, man, but the whole tune, you see what I say?
Yeah, man,
Full of
yeah,
spice, you see? So just go on your thing, that a son Symbol.
Blessed be family.
Yeah, man, we like when you talk about creation thing, you see what I say?
Blessings.
hold for memories. Your memories don't live like people do, but you don't know, you still remember, you see?
Yeah, just keep it on a level.
Me.
Yeah, man, so you don't know sound system from that time. I saw one thing be right and I was still in the but
That me say too.
to the younger generation, third year now, you see what I say?
We don't deal with the anniversary, man, and deal with it
Yeah.
once per year, you know. So you just go and listen, you know, when it be on stream.
Yeah, man, I'm more strength, man, because you don't know King Jammins and Duke, you don't know.
Duke, yeah, big them up. And Medician
man,
is here
big them
also.
up, and you don't know Medician.
One more Shaka.
Yeah, man, when I move, I worry and they are listening. I like the tune, I'll go and meet my FM, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, you have a vibe, you know?
Yeah, man. One arm move. Big
One
up
arm
yourself.
move, big up.
Yeah, man, big up yourself and big up Bones. You see me I say?
Every
Yeah,
time.
man. Big up Bones, man. One arm move.
One
Yeah,
arm
man.
move.
Yeah,
One arm move.
Yeah, man, whoa.
No, yo!
Me also be a big up our Kishima for her birthday when it come.
Oh, you mean
Yeah, man,
Saturday?
make sure you call her.
Yeah, man, and that we have to deal with. You see me I say?
All right. Big up yourself,
Yeah,
Shaka
man, big
Warrior.
up the whole area, you see?
Large every time.
Yeah, man, blaze it, make you burn it, you see?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, big up Suzy Q.
Yeah, man, bless up, bless up.
Yeah,
All
man,
right.
more strength, but they are listening, blaze.
Blaze. Reminding you that we have the phone lines are still open. 974-5051, 974-5043, or 974-5079. And African Simmer was telling us about, you know what I want to find out with the sound system heading to Japan. What's the vibe like? Is it busy over there, busier here over there than here? Which
Yeah,
one?
it more, you know, in Jamaica, since them bringing this 2 o'clock turn off.
Yeah, that's
so
another thing.
it do more better in that era. Then.
Right.
You get a lot of bookings and show us sounds like a roots dub event. In
Yes.
Japan, that's the type of music them really run to. Them deal with ska. Ska, I think Japan have the most ska band in the world now. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
And ska
Right.
originating in Jamaica.
And
So
them and
if you go to a ska event in Japan, it's like you're rich, you know.
You're rich.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have
yeah.
another caller on the
Big people
line.
go out
Caller, buzz through.
Bus through caller.
Let's go.
Welcome.
Yeah, man, Clarke from St. Elizabeth.
Big up St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, man, Suzy Q.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, man, we're there, you know.
Yes,
Go
yes,
and
yes.
easy back, you know.
All right. So you call to bless up BoB and African Symbol and
Medician.
Medician.
Yeah, man.
Bless them up, man. They're hearing you.
Yeah, they're hearing you,
Yeah,
man. Go
man,
ahead.
big up on yourself. You see me, I say, St. Elizabeth, massive Akali.
All right.
Yeah, man, keep it on
Yeah,
a level.
man, bless you. And Suzy Q, you don't know, you know, big up yourself, because you don't know.
Yes, man.
So, you're St. Elizabeth, man, see me, because you've been around here all the while.
All the while.
Elizabeth, I get
Yeah,
some
man.
rain now, right?
Respect our manners.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Elizabeth getting some rain now.
You getting rain?
Let the rain cut off him.
Before
Yes.
going further, I just want to. I know what I'm about to say might be a little bit unpopular with most of my friends,
okay.
especially the recording artists.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say it anyway because
Say
I
it.
feel passionate about it. Many years ago, when all the singers were talking about names like John Holt, Alton Ellis, Joe Higgs, the earliest singers who up to the era of Irie, 1990,
Right.
couldn't get airplay. And the stories would be horrendous and really scary when you hear how guys get around to getting airplay. People like Errol Thompson, the late Errol Thompson, would tell you some stories that you'd never believe would be true.
True.
Bob Marley would tell you some stories that would never think is true because of what they had to do to get airplay.
Right.
Enough tire slash.
Yes.
Enough guy get beat up. Enough. You understand?
True.
Because radio stations in Jamaica would not play Jamaican music.
True.
Now, today, radio stations are playing it. Since the advent of Irie, of course, I must admit that
trendsetter.
More local radio stations are playing local music.
Right.
I am asking the authority to ease up on the dance man them.
Right.
The sound system get a beaten because of a number of charges. You have to pay the royalties, you have
Jams,
to pay
Sharia.
the cousins, you have to pay the nephews, you have to
Yes.
pay the brothers. you have to pay the sisters, you have to pay every member of the family, and 90% of the people not involved with the music.
Right.
I'm only asking that you ease up on the royalties.
Right.
I'm not asking the government alone.
Right.
And when I say government, I don't mean this present government. I mean the authority.
Right.
To ease up on that charge, at least that charge, because, you know, a number of people get the ride, and it's a free ride them get, you know, in terms of them never had to go through the chains of fighting enough jaw and thing. Whether him broke a jaw, film jaw broke.
Right.
You know, it's serious. Jamaican radio stations never used to play Jamaican music. Okay? So for your music to get played on the radio, it took a lot of everything. I am asking. Just ease that so that the sound man can survive a little longer. Because it's him started, you know. It's him started. It's him give the singers the break. It's him give the musicians the break. Because radio stations never had no interest in it. In fact, I spoke with a manager of a radio station during the time of JVC. And he fired a guy. And I said to him, I was writing articles for a newspaper at the time.
Yes.
And I said, why you fire him? You know what I'm saying? The damn boy keep playing pure reggae. And the thing is out of sync. And he gave me 100 reasons.
Wow.
100, and maybe more. Why the reggae should not have been played on the radio.
Right.
Irie come into the picture and everybody now want money. I'm saying, ease up on the little sound man them.
Right.
With the little part there. That's the part of the royalties.
Ease
because, you know, one of the things, you know, it's difficult to select and write down where you play. And believe you me, the only persons or entity that has the right to collect from your total sum is the taxman.
Exactly.
So the people who collect royalties, I beg you, just ease up on that for me. Now. If you can just do it for me. It might be like a bit unpopular for the singers and the musicians, but that little section won't kill you.
Right. All right. I think we have a caller. Caller, buzz through. You're live?
Good night, gentlemen. How are you?
How are you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Good.
Boy, you're so refreshing every time Bob come on radio, you know. I always enjoy him.
I tell you, walking encyclopedia.
But going on content on this Sir Bob, man, he documented thing, them, brethren. I said the tell last time your big was there, you know.
Yeah,
I think so, yes, you did.
I start to do like a thing on the subject.
Please, I'll be so willing to assist with the research because I love the history of the music, you know, with all the sound system, and I really enjoy it, man. I tell you.
Yes.
You know, one of the things going on, we do a show like and look at the dancehall lands across Jamaica, and that's a rich part of the musical history, you know.
We're gonna look at that too. Yes.
Yeah, man. You know, we are back different lands and different names they have and associated with communities and so on. You know, yeah, it's a rich history, you know.
Very.
But we just want the man them documented properly. And the most important that I said the last time I began with the Sir Bob was, you know, the industry want to regulate it properly, man. Want to regulate it properly.
Yeah, well, Jamaican music never was regulated, you know. Jamaican music started off as a hobby, you know, and dates and stuff was never part of the whole thing, you know, and payments and.
You know, I really wanted to regulate because I'm afraid that sooner or later you may find somebody, someone has some grace with us coming and take over the industry and, you know, straighten it up
well,
somewhere.
Well, just tell you, say, ska is big in Japan. You know, and that is early Jamaican music after the blue beat and stuff like that. But you know, what happened is that Jamaica as a country, we don't respect ourselves, you know.
Absolutely, Sir Bob. That's
and
the
we don't
greatest
respect
problem
our thing, you know. We speak about Jamaica land we love, but that's about it because we can reap from the land that we love. But
you know, when you see the Japanese package the thing and send it back to us and we embrace it, and you know, it's happening right here. We're not embracing it sufficiently, Sir Bob. And it bothers me, you know, because I'm not a musician, but I enjoy the music and the history behind the music.
Yeah,
I heard Yuki while ago and King Jammy, man. I'm sorry that Uri wasn't there, too, because it brings such different perspectives to the whole thing and where we're coming from, you know?
True.
It sounds good, you know?
Japan also have more sound system than Jamaica. Reggae sound
See
system.
there?
The
See
more
there?
sound system.
I know. I can tell you, honestly, even the sound class on a plantation in the other day, so many I'm from Europe and came. It's a number came out of Europe, and there are several others too.
There's a group called Scatterlights, you see? And we don't hear anything about the Scatterlights, but there's only one member of the Scatterlights survived now, you know. And they have about 4 Scatterlights over the world, you know. Wow. So you must understand what we're talking about.
Right. Caller, thank you so much for your call. We're getting all the time. Thanks so
much.
All
right, sir, Bones. Good.
Big up yourself. All right, so, I mean, once again, we just want to say thanks to everybody. for the discussion. I want to say thanks to African Symbol making his way here. Bobby,
Listen,
just coming from the lobby. And, you know, talking on buzz is your hobby. And we're happy.
Here we go.
Here we go. Symbol, big up yourself.
Yeah, I want to big up some of my little soldier them.
Go through, man.
Iceman, African Symbol selector in Japan. Ranking Pump, you know, run the technical part of the business. Jimmy, singer, Major Light, White Mice, Bad Anthony, and Bobby Symbol.
Bobby Symbol.
Yeah.
All right. And Medician.
Medician.
Yeah, but big up Walla about audio track sell. Big up my mother in her bed. My two daughters them, Asha and Tash. Big up on herself.
What
My
name?
baby
Asha and Tash?
Yeah, Ashani and Tasha.
How old you friend me?
My baby mother Kimberly. Gary, big up yourself. Walla Bamburidge, big up on yourself. Bar and see and where. Yeah, man. And Labens, then big up on yourself. Tough, clever, Capone Khalid.
Medician, want to say thanks for making time to come down as our music artist. Want to say thanks to everyone who made the buzz possible. Bob Clarke, thanks once again. Want to say thanks to King Jammy and of course Duke Hamilton.
Of course.
We want to say also thanks to everyone. We want to say special thanks to our big shot producer. You know,
Big respect to African.
Gavin.
Big respect to RFM, a pleasure.
And our sponsor.
Respect
Yes.
Suzy Q.
Yes.
Bless
enough
up.
enough love.
All right. So
Rumbar Rum.
Rumbar Rum, truly Jamaican.
Truly Jamaican.
Say thanks to Gavin Grant Production and of course studio engineers Errington Roberts and of course Shane Cohagan and Mark Hudson, the men who keep us connected on the World Wide Web. So until next week, we'll have another exciting edition of the E-Buzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Suzy Q.
We're out. Cutting Edge is next with Muta Baruka.
Paul Elliott, Spandau likewise. Seasoning, now it's nothing. Blessed love, you know.